Now we've got Wonder Mike versus Sadly. I was able to meet Sadly out in LA. Didn't get to talk with him too much, but I just said, hey, you know, good luck in your matchup against Wonder Mike. I'm so excited. And now here we are. But Wonder Mike able to get a touch on it. Another shot by Sadly. That went off the post. Dangerously could be for Sadly. A little bit of a fake, and Sadly will finally put this one in. And now he's just going to try to take it over to his own side, regain control. Wonder Mike, though, able to bait him out and finally get the tying goal in.
Remy highlighted it in the coaching package that we saw, and we're seeing it right now. Wonder Mike does not leave the ball alone, Mustache.
I thought that was actually going to be on target. I thought Sadly would have taken that to the corner rather than putting it on his own net. But it doesn't matter because that one's going to go in. Sadly going to get the 2-goal lead. And Sadly is doing exactly what he needs to against Wonder Mike right now.
Looking really, really good while doing it as well. If this is how Sadly wants to play, we could definitely see a game 4 and 5.
Oh, and Wonder Mike right off that sidewall, able to get one in the net. Sadly, though, has all the time. Wonder Mike going to put a shot, or I'm sorry, Wonder Mike going to get the save after Sadly's shot, but Sadly with the boost steal. He is definitely being that aggressive player, and this one's just going to fall in.
Just sneaks under there. Wonder Mike no boost to get himself off the wall any faster. And so Sadly looking really, really good. That is an awkward shot. Game number 1 in favor of Sadly.
Indeed, and I saw Wonder Mike leave pretty quickly. I'm assuming he's going to go for a car change potentially, as he's just not feeling it there. You know, he wasn't able to pull out that win, and Sadly looking very good, having 14 shots, 6 goals, 5 saves. Sadly's always going to be on the ball. Wonder Mike's either going to have to keep it close or really make sure his touches are going to be on target. And I know that's easier said than done, especially in a fast-paced, high SSL game that this is going to be. But he's going to I just realized he switched to the Mach-E as well. So Wonder Mike, though, must work because he's going to come off with that great goal right here after 11 seconds into the game.
I love that. Can't beat him, join him. He's using a weird hitbox. Best way to match it, have the same exact hitbox.
It was a great setup, and he did get the touch, but like you said, oh, Wonder, does he drop it down? He does! Unbelievable double tap. Sadly calling out the nice one, and we get that equalizer. Fantastic showing.
Wow, what an angle and what a shot from Wonder Mike.
You know, when you see crazy angles like Wonder Mike just got like that. Oh, and it gets the flip reset, gets it around Sadly. Sadly trying to go for the squishy save, not able to do so. He tried, and it was actually close, but Wonder Mike coming out with that fantastic flip to get it around. Gonna have to hold on to it as he's got no boost. Gives the time to Sadly. Sadly's got the control. Wonder doesn't have the aerial, and we get all tied up yet again.
This is a great look from Sadly here. Knows he has space. It's a good pop, and just able to air dribble it over the top. Got enough of it straight into the back of the net.
He's got the control. Gets the nice half flip. Can he bump Sadly? Oh. He does actually get the touch, but Sadly able to come around and get the save.
And Wonder Mike will have possession at mid. 79 to work with. Sadly pre-jumps the pop, and now we'll have to back off. Low boost, good flick, and that's a well-earned goal. Make it 5 for Wonder Mike.
Right from the start.
Sadly, air dribble incoming. Wonder Mike, what a save. He just doesn't have the recovery.
So now Wonder Mike just coming out with the aggressive plays. Off the double, he gets the touch, but Sadly gets the save. This one should still be a goal for Wonder Mike. 2-goal lead in favor of himself. Sadly gonna wait for this one in the corner. Gets it around Wonder Mike. Wonder Mike's gonna have to regain quickly. He doesn't have the boost. Sadly gonna try and get the angle. He does. And we're back within 1. You see Wonder Mike get under Sadly to make sure he's able to stop him from regaining. But what a shot by Sadly just off the challenge. 17 seconds left, and Sadly takes the lead.
Wow, a bold turn, just leaving Wonder Mike no space to work with to propel Sadly to this game number. Oh, wow, what a fake kickoff here. He got him to bite. Wonder Mike, now it's a race for the corner. Doesn't even need corner, goes for this shot. It's originally turned away and then put in.
So again, you think the game is a guaranteed win, and right there, 4 seconds. 3, Wonder Mike puts it in.
And that's all she wrote in game number 2. Equalized is where we find ourselves after 2, and That's a big win for Wanda Mike there. Escapes with the late win.
We wanted to put on a show. I know these players are putting on a show out there on the pitch. And boy, what a show it is. Game number 3, the series is tied up.
But he will get the corner boost starve here.
And I believe, Sadly is sitting at 51. Wanda Mike trying to put that in, and he does put it low enough. Sadly gets the touch, but it just bounces towards the ground. I'm kind of watching from Sally's point of view now, and Sadly just a little bit too high on that backboard.
He'll be forced to turn it mid. Great turn there. Sadly being chased. You can see Wanda Mike on his screen. Went for the pinch. Didn't quite find it, and that is going to be a huge third goal.
These shots by Sadly, he cannot miss right now. The speed of his just attack isn't going to help him there, as Wanda Mike's going to take that one away. I wanted to see what was going to happen. Wanda Mike, great steal. That's unfortunate, as that ball was rolling. Neither of them had boost. The flick, what a musty to come around. Unbelievable showing. Wanda Mike throwing up the nice shot. You know when these players actually draw it out, they know that, hey, I got to give you kudos. That was a great shot.
He'll be back into the blue box. Now a long pop incoming. Wanda Mike, reset, over. You're just going to use it to wave dash and catch and dribble.
What a dirty cut. I didn't know we were watching Tokyo Drift over here. With the Mustang, just gets that crazy turn on that ball.
Series is everything we could have asked for so far. Sadly, good control, looking for the air dribble bump here. Wanda Mike up, can't make the save, and Sadly will take the lead again.
Wanda off of the ceiling, does get the touch, kind of gets a little bit of a bump on Sadly. Can he get the flick over? He puts it in. 17 seconds, we're all tied up. Sadly's got control. He's gonna take this over to the sidewall, see if he can bait out Wanda Mike. Sadly gonna try to come around. Wanda, great save, gets it over. Wanda's got control. He's got 5 seconds. 4, it is gonna fall. He tried to drop it.
Wanda Mike has stolen game 3 away, and he now leads the series 2-1.
And what a thrilling fashion. And Wanda Mike has had to do it almost in the final 20 seconds of every game. I mean, it's just, that's how close this series is. I didn't get sent that page. Did you get sent the last page? I didn't get it. I don't know if we're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen, but Sadly's going to try and do it. Let's see what can happen. Game number 4 on the docket now. And after a while, the defense just breaks down and a goal falls through. So it is what it is. Sadly, going to get that one through, as Wanda Mike sadly wasn't able to read what Sadly was doing. The boost momentum that Sadly had is just going to propel him to be where he needs. That one, though, is going to be on target. Ooh, lead back down to 1. Wanda Mike's going to have to try yet again to see if he can get this one around. He goes for the flip reset. He does get it, but not going to be the one that he wants. Sadly tries to put the shot on, and when I say try, he succeeds. Away from the blue corner, it is launched. Wanda Mike has to go for one more attempt and able to beat Sadly's dodge into him. Wanda Mike off the sidewall. 29 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. 5-5. Goes for the musty. It doesn't matter. It doesn't connect because it falls right in. 24 seconds left. A goal by Wanda Mike puts him in the lead. And remember, this is series match point for Wanda Mike.
Fake in the corner, fake yet again. Wanda Mike thought about the half flip challenge, but instead will elect to let Sadly play it out. And maybe that's a mistake, because with 10 seconds left, we're tied.
All tied up. 10 seconds left. Sadly gonna launch this one over. Didn't expect Wanda Mike to fake a kickoff yet again. Wanda off the sidewall. No. Sadly nowhere to be found. 3 seconds left. Wanda puts it in.
Oh my goodness, Wanda Mike. It was such a bold challenge from Sadly, and Wanda Mike made sure he even got back down to the ground for this one. It's done in 4. Wanda Mike drops game 1 mustache and then immediately wins 3 straight.
Unbelievable showing between the two of them. Wanda Mike, in 3 games in a row, gets the clutch goal within the final 20 seconds, maybe even the final 15 seconds. I myself may have to go back through all the games to figure out when those clutch goals happened, but regardless, it happened, and Wanda Mike comes out with the series win. Sadly just making these games close, each one only decided by a single goal, and they pretty much always were neck and neck in saves and shots. Unbelievable showing by these two, but one to Mike. GG's on the win.
GG's on the win, but Mustache, it was so much closer than we thought it was going to be. Sadly put up an incredible fight.